I think number one, we need to take the whole Wike issue seriously because we are worried about him, his mental health, his ability at every point in time to know what he is doing is actually in question right now. Because this is a man that has shown every sense of unreliability. He has not been, he has been, in fact, he has been grossly, what do I call it, inconsistent with his words, his actions, everything that Wike has done from when he was governor till this moment. There are things that question is. I think we may need to request for medical records to be sure that this guy is actually okay, because it is not normal. You look at the whole actions of this man, his utterances, you look at even his behavior, you look at the way he relates with people. There's a fundamental problem. It goes beyond whether he is a minister or is in APC or this one. No, as a human being, I am worried about Nyesom Wike. I am worried that people are overlooking the fact that this guy might be going through mental issues that nobody is bold enough to talk about. Because help me, how do you threaten governors, sitting governors, as a minister? How? Where does the power come from for Nyesom Wike to open his mouth and tell governors, that he will make their states ungovernable? He will make sure that he gives them assignments in their different states. He will cause insecurity in their states. It's not normal. When he said, because I watched the video, Wike said he had the capacity to make their states ungovernable. He will explain what he means by that capacity. He will tell the world what he means by that capacity to cause unrest. The fact that characters like Wike have been getting away with so much impunity, with so much recklessness, goes to show that the Nigerian nation is a joke of a democracy, a huge joke. It is a pretense to be called a democracy. Characters, we know what he did during the 2023 elections. We saw all the videos, and we've seen how he has been relating with everybody from when he was governor till now that he is minister. If Wike wants to cause unrest in states governed by the PDP, I think it behoves on every well-meaning Nigerian, including civil society groups, to actually call out the president. Because without the backing of the president, Wike wouldn't be uttering such careless, frivolous statements. That is a security threat. You even mentioned Bauchi. Wike mentioned Bauchi. So now we are going to make sure that we have our eyes fully in Bauchi. If anything happens going forward, whether there is insecurity, whether there is breach of peace, we will know where it is coming from. That is my answer. Okay. Anybody in PDP that is still expecting Wike to come back to that party, to rebuild that party, the person will be the highest joker of the century. Wike is gone, is gone. He is not coming back to the party. The only job, the only assignment he has, and Solomon, I'm going to put this on record, okay? Wike didn't start from what I am beginning to look at to see. It is obvious that Wike may have been working for the APC since 2015. Not because of this last election. He may have been a stooge of the APC in the PDP since 2015. Ask me why. Wike, when the PDP lost power and needed a new chairman in 2015, you know who Wike brought? Alimodu Sheriff. If you love a party, you will not make Alimodu Sheriff your chairman. So it is obvious that Wike might have been working for the current president since 2015. You brought Alimodu Sheriff. kept the party in court for almost 3 years, destabilized the party. All the time the party was supposed to regroup, replan, re-strategize, they spent it in court. Why? Because Wike brought that problem to the party. That's number one. Number two, Wike brought secondus. Right? Before you knew what was going on, what was happening, Wike's personal ambition caused a rift between him and secondus. Another set of problem, another prolonged problem within the party. Wike has been PDP's only problem since 2015. Only problem. Remove Wike from the equation. Okay, now, you are claiming you have taken the structure of the party. If not that, if not shamelessness, how will you be a serving minister in a government, in another party, and you are claiming that the structure of the opposition in the state, so are you going to do a opposition against the government that you're part of? How? So this conflict of even reasoning, this conflict of the way Wike reasons, I am personally scared. And I'm putting it on record. I am scared that he might not be mentally stable. That he might actually need medical help. You are a serving minister in the APC, and you are still claiming that the structure of the party in your state belongs to you. So if you take the structure as opposition in your state, are you going to fight the government that you're part of? Where is that done? Wike has never been consistent. Wike has consistently, let me put it now, consistently been hypocritical. He has lied his way, because everything he said he will never do. He called APC cancer. Is he not in APC today? Does he not attend Federal Executive Council meeting? Does he not brief the president almost on a daily basis? Is he not answerable to the president as a minister? This is a man that castigated the same APC and claimed, I would never join APC. That's number one. Number two, there was a governor that left the party. I think it was Zulum or so. Wike came to the public and said, how can we give you umbrella? Now you are leaving. Must you live with the power? What is he trying to explain with what is going on with the River State House of Assembly? Have they not decamped? Why is he insisting that they will not lose their seat? Wike is a confused human being. My issue is whether the confusion is spiritual or is medical. But there is confusion in the matter, and it has to be addressed, because it is not okay. You as minister, you were fighting everybody. You as governor, you fought everybody. Now you as minister again, you are fighting everybody. Wike needs help, and it is urgent. Whether it is his family that will help him, whether it is followers that will help him, they might think the man knows what he is doing. He does not. Well, the issue is the person that Wike addressed, who is the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Governor Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed, right? Is someone that is in all levels. He is Wike's senior. Wike is today Minister of FCT, right? Bala was Minister of FCT almost 10 years ago. He left as Minister of FCT almost 10 years ago. He's a former senator. He's a current second-term governor. You get what I'm saying? He is by far, Wike's elder in every ramification. In every ramification. Do you know during the primaries of the PDP, I'm sure that you and I had an interview in this office where we stated clearly the damage that Wike's candidacy would do to the party. Do you know who actually called to plead that we should forgive Wike? It was the same Governor Bala Mohammed. That is the person that this reckless young man from Rivers had decided to start attacking, that it will cause unrest. Wike should try it. Solomon, please, Wike should try and cause that unrest. He should try. Nobody should beg him anymore. Nobody should appeal to him. Wike, yes or Wike, cause that unrest. Let us see. Cause it, let us see. Your ability to cause unrest, we want to witness it. Go and cause the unrest. What kind of toutish statement from a home minister? Wike is Minister of FCT. He is not the governor of Rivers. To be claiming my state, my state. Your time as governor has elapsed. You are now a minister in the FCT, and you are even bringing unnecessary attention to the FCT. Unnecessary politicking to the governance of the city. You are not the first minister in the FCT. Why are you the only controversial person? Only you fighting every single person within and outside the party. Only you. Only you brought all the chairmen of the PDP. And you are still insisting now that you must still maintain. Abba. There was PDP before Wike now. There was PDP before Wike. So all this claim about I sponsored the party, I helped the party when I think it was not around, when this one was not around, is a lie. We are beginning to suspect that he was actually working for the APC all through that time. Because all the things he has done, all the actions he has taken for the party have worked against the party. Every single action. Every single action has worked against the party. What right does Wike have today to demand loyalty from any party member to himself? You that worked against your own party at the presidential election, what moral right does he have to tell anybody to be loyal to the party? Wike should just be man enough and bold enough. Carry your kaya and enter your APC with your full chest. Your shamelessness is already public. Your lack of integrity is already public. Just move to your APC. Nobody is begging him to remain in the PDP. He should move. And this is, you said, what would the PDP governors do? I believe this time around they will put their foot to the ground. Because as at this morning, I'm getting information that Wike has been summoned to come before a disciplinary committee to come and explain what he means by the attack against the party. The only problem the PDP has is the place of a strategy team, the place of a think tank group. That's the only missing link that that I see now within the party. The party needs to have people who have no intentions to contest any election, who have no intention to run for any office. They need to bring them together, technocrats, to actually begin to identify the areas that the party failed, both as ruling party and also as opposition. They need a think tank that is peopled by patriotic members who have no intention of becoming national chairman or national secretary or anything, whose only desire, whose only what do you call it, plan will be how do we bring back the party to reckoning. Without that think tank, because all the people you have, look at Damagun, look at the statement he was making on TV last week, look at Sam Anyanwu, look at Debo, look at all these people that are NWC members. Do you get what I'm saying? These are, I don't want to use some names on national TV, but these people cannot effect the reform that the PDP needs. PDP needs, they used to have PDI, People's Democratic Institute. I don't know what happened to that organization. It used to be the think tank of the party. Without that think tank, if you like change another chairman tomorrow, it will still be about collecting money for people that are contesting election. The party needs a strategy team. It needs a think tank that will develop a roadmap for the party on how to reclaim power, on how to resell itself to the minds of the Nigerian people.